Hello and welcome all of you to my YouTube channel, Animals and Pets with Partho. Today's episode is going to answer a very important question that is in the minds of all dog lovers, dog breeders, dog sellers in particular. In the pet industry, everyone knows that dogs are the plum in the pudding. That means it is the crust, it is the top, it is the highest rated pets in the world. First of all, because they have proved over centuries and from the time of human civilization, they have never left the man, they have helped the man in every possible way. So, man developed these dogs into numerous breeds that they could utilize for particular purposes. And that's how so many breeds of dogs came into being. And the British being the most developed in several ways, especially if you consider many things like cricket, even giving the world a language, which is the English language, which is so universal. In fact, as long as civilization is there, we won't be able to do without English. So English is most important. Then comes, of course, dogs are also extremely important, and that's how it's been all around all these years and centuries together. Now, the dog shows and everything, they actually created the ways to glorify this man's best friend. Now, what we saw when we started keeping dogs, it was a hobby, it was a pet. Then we went to the dog show. Then we were plagued by the dog show. I mean, the dog show fever. So I kept on keeping dogs, and they were all well-cared dogs, well-loved dogs. Of course, they were bred, but they were bred, which was, of course, maybe 1 or 2, 3 liters entire lifetime. And they were so well-fed, looked after. Most of our time we devoted to our dogs. Even today, I talk to my animals, my dogs, most of the time, much more than I talk to human beings. Well, now what happened? I kept numerous dogs, maybe 50 dogs over these years, or 50 years. Now, I wouldn't have kept them, 50 dogs fetched, and then, of course, I had a few extras, which I may have kept for breeding. They may not be within the family, roaming around, but they were also loved and cared and groomed and brushed and everything. Now, if dog shows were in there, I wouldn't have kept these dogs. Never. Now what has happened, the dog shows have been made meaningless. It's just a farce where some people are putting in money. The syndicate is actually calculating the money, how much is coming in, who is going to pay what. So all has been settled. So along with his stooges, he's making the money, and he's happy that he's become a rich man now. And he's, of course, whoever has tried to complain, they've all been suspended. This, that, doesn't matter. Even if the court, he will not follow court orders. You keep on going to the court. He will keep on employing lawyers, and he will keep on wasting dog lovers' money, because the money is coming from the dog lovers all across the country for him to pay the fee for the court cases. And then, of course, wine, dine, woman, everything is there. So if they can get everything that they want from the dog lovers, what else? Now, that is the situation of the dog game in India. Now, what is the result? Now, when this dog game became meaningless, so the dog show entry started falling. It should have doubled, tripled, four times, 5. Then you would see a vibrant dog market. Means the prices of dogs would be there, breeders would get proper price. It's not the same. Means a top class husky would cost 1 lakh rupees. A not so top class may cost 50,000. So it's all, it's relative to the quality of the dog. And where does this quality get assessed? In the dog show. So you have to have honest judges. Now everybody is out to make money. then what happens? The entire dog show thing has fallen apart. Now there are plenty of pet shows. Not that dog shows have stopped. That means dog shows are not happening. It's happening, but all unlicensed. Now the fear is, if we are not going to register your dog, this that. If you show under any pet show which is under some other club. So it's make them fight all together. Let all these clubs. Let there be a lot of factions. This club, that club, other clubs. Let more clubs grow, and then more individual organizations, which we won't allow them to get associated with anybody, not with us, not with anybody. So what they will do, they will get anybody to judge. Tom, Dick, Harry, anybody who looks good, anybody who is a pretty lady who doesn't knowing dogs is not important. It's okay. It's what do you call administration head. He's so and so in this area. He is a municipal this. He has been keeping dogs for 10 years, so he becomes a judge. So all this is happening. So what has resulted? There are people keeping plenty of dogs which are as pets. Now, they are not keeping dogs to show. Whatever dogs, whether it is crooked or this, that, whatever, they go to a dog show and they tell the judge, small shows, they tell the judge will put them dog up, or they will pay some money, or if the girlfriend wants to win, okay, 20, 30, 40,000, doesn't matter. So what happens is, it is now in a state where the prices of dogs have dropped and nobody is wanting dogs, because you don't need more than one dog. It may be crooked dog. It is not a show dog, but you can still show it, because your money will make it into a show dog. You will still win your trophies. That's the idea. So now we had to buy more dogs, keep more dogs, because we had to have a better dog. I can't win with this dog with the competition that is there. So I have to have a next dog. So what happened? My demand. I mean, even if I didn't have, even I had to stretch myself from, means I would buy a bigger house. I would buy a bigger lawn. Now, all the necessity is gone. Because if you farm, nobody's going to buy. Because the demand of dogs are collapsing. Because the pet dog shows have no meaning in this country. Now, everybody must understand that demand of dog can go 10 times, 20 times. But first is you have to get rid of these rubbish judges. You have to first cleanse this dog game of this syndicate and his associates. The meaning of dog shows, they have changed. The dog shows must become fair and a level playing ground for everybody. Everybody must get an opportunity to learn dogs, and then you have to have neutral judges who are going to judge dogs out of passion. So what are you going to do? You have got to make your own judges. India has lot of potentials. Many people are intelligent, bright, brilliant. They can all make good judges. Well, of course they need training. If I say you can make, many can become pilots, of course many can become pilots, but they need the training. So become a dog judge. It's not that it's something is a rocket science. You don't have to be an Abdul Kalam or somebody to launch a rocket. You can learn everything. You have to have the. Why not? If he can do it, I can also learn. There is nobody is stopping you from learning. But why will you learn? If there is end of the road, I'm not talking of money. Everybody is not doing it for money. Many people are in jobs, this, that, and they have a lot of spare time. Their business may not think today, the business has become digitalized. So if they work 1 hour a day, that's good enough for their living. Now what the rest of the time, what they can do? They can fiddle around with dogs and breed nice dogs and talk to people of the same interest and all that. So prices of dogs will never come up in this country. It is finished. The market for dogs is gone. So I request you not to go into this considering it as a business. If it is a passion, of course you keep dogs, you keep 4 dogs, you can afford 10 dogs. I know people like, I have a very good young friend in Ludhiana, Punjab. He has maybe 100 Labradors. Sometimes he gives it to good friends and all that. But then he doesn't go to dog shows. I don't see him showing dogs because he loves them. He gets up, he wants a better dog. Oh, I've been able to breed this, I should breed a better dog. So that's every time when he sits with the tea in the early morning and then you have a dog show. I remember one person in Bombay, Mr. Sanjay Saran. He was involved with the Bombay Kennel Club, Bombay Presidency Kennel Club. I don't know. I have no touch with him for the last several years. He used to say every time that every morning is a dog show for me. I sit and have my cup of tea and I have all my dogs running and I judge them every day. So that is a different thing. How many people are happy doing that only? People will finally have to go to the dog show for assessment. And then you know what to breed from, where to buy, and things like that. Then you keep buying more and more dogs. Prices of dogs will be high. Okay, so with this, you understand that why the prices. You have to first step is get rid of this, this syndicate and his stooges who have completely made the dogs meaningless and created hundreds and hundreds of pet shows which have no responsibility, no bearing. Anybody can judge, anybody can be called, anybody can win. So it is sort of India is full of just ordinary pet dogs, and the judges who come and see some top dogs are only a few of the hundreds and thousands of imports. Sorry, not imports, smuggled dogs that are coming in. They're all smuggled mostly, and they're given all these papers and minting money because they're coming to the borders. They have documents to prove they're from they belong to the pedigrees matching the pedigrees abroad. So what happens is they're given for huge money. So everywhere money is the main thing. So these people are having a ball. All these clubs, most of them, 95% of the clubs are all corrupt. They are calling all these European company judges sponsored by this syndicate, and they all come here to have fun, no responsibility. They come here, have a good time and fly away. 2 days, 3 days, 2 nights, 3 days, in a 7-star, 5-star hotel, party, sharty, give you nice lectures, and yeah, you are amused and happy. Bye bye, and see you again in a short while.